everything that I can get my hands on.
Nice.
And it's been wonderful.
This is a pastrami. We had the deli slice it up. I mean, it's just in little thin slices. It is perfect. We'll put that in there a minute as soon as these come out. Now, funny you say that about vegetarian. I got to tell you a little story. Okay, these are done. We're gonna get these. We're gonna get these right off.
Get these off.
Just put them right to the side. We don't want to burn them. Now put that down to 250. You got it?
250.
Put that down to 250. We're gonna let that cool a little bit.
So from 300 to 250.
Down to 250.
Right.
And we're actually gonna take and put a little Wesson in there.
Right.
Just a little bit from the sides. Careful, don't splash up on you. Just like that. Just a little bit.
But you can use whatever type
Maybe
of
a
oil,
tablespoon.
right?
Peanut oil is also very good to put in here too. Peanut oil is very good to put in here. Now, this is cooling down. You've turned it down to 250.
Do you say peanut oil because of the flavor? But if you have allergies, you can use...
Right, you can use any kind of
whatever
oil.
oil
Wesson,
that you like.
Crisco, yep.
Olive oil.
Olive oil, yes, yes, yes. Or you can use just straight butter.
So you put a little oil in while it's still hot.
Yep, while it's still hot, and that helps cool it down so that it doesn't really burn when we put this in. Now we're just going to take and spread this out. Hear it sizzling up? Just like that.
Yeah. Nice
Now,
and hot.
Yep. Spread them right out. They can be on top of one another. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
All
And
right.
I'll get a spatula because I like to use plastic utensils in here.
Plastic so you don't scratch the surface.
Exactly.
And I
Exactly.
can just layer these on top of one
Yeah,
another.
throw them right in there. Because as these cook, I'm going to be stirring them around and we're going to cook them up real nice, and then we're sort of going to divide them out and square them off. And then what we do is we put our Swiss cheese on top.
Ooh.
Okay? And where the Swiss cheese is melting in, that is your sandwich.
Ooh.
So you just break it away.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it all?
Yeah, put some right there. Cover that bottom right up. About too high.
All right.
There you go.
Wow, it already smells wonderful.
There you go. That's good. That's good.
All right.
We'll just let that cook up now. And we're going to leave the top off.
Okay.
Now, it's funny you said that about being a vegetarian. My sister was a vegetarian for a lot of years. And I can't remember if she was on island or back in upstate New York, but somebody at a party that she was at had a pizza. And it was supposed to be just a cheese pizza. But underneath the cheese had pepperoni and sausage. And she had a piece thinking it was just cheese. And she goes, "Oh my God, what is this?" She has been eating meat ever since.
Yeah. I had the same awakening.
Oh my God.
I had the same awakening. I did. When I first came to the vineyard, I came here and I lived with a wonderful woman, Heidi Green. And she just had dental surgery, but she woke up the day I arrived and made eggs Benedict for me. And I didn't have the heart to tell her that I didn't eat meat, so I ate the eggs Benedict. And,
I love it.
And from that day forward, I've been eating everything.
I love it.
Because the vineyard has such wonderful farm-to-table organic.
Oh yeah.
Everything is organic in the environment of food, so it's absolutely wonderful to eat here. You know what you're eating, you see what you're eating.
There's no chemicals. That's very important out here. Nobody likes the chemicals in their food. I was brought up like that. My dad had a little farm, and we raised a lot of our own stuff.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It's very nice to know that a lot of the food comes from the vineyard.
Hear my dog Daisy over there? She wants to come in. She smells the pastrami. She must have a little Italian in here too, and she's a German Shepherd.
She's a beautiful.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Don't you love it? Isn't she gorgeous?
She's gorgeous.
She's just a puppy.
We have to give her some food.
Oh, she'll like this.
Wow, it's cooking up very nicely here.
It's cooking up very nicely
almost
here.
Caramelizing, if you will.
And I'm gonna tip this a little bit just to show the camera how this is browning up. And maybe if the camera can get a close up. I don't want to do this without dumping it all over. Isn't that nice? Look at that.
That smells so wonderful.
Doesn't that smell good?
Fantastic.
Doesn't that smell good? So now what we're going to do is we're going to break these into clumps. Now we've got 3 sandwiches going over here. So we're going to make 3 piles. And I know Josh is upstairs and he's going to want one of these too. So I'm actually going to make more than 3 piles.
Do you always have to cook pastrami? Because
No.
it smelled good enough to eat right from
No.
the...
My dad, oh yeah, I like to have it cooked. You can have it like that, but I'd rather have it cooked.
Is that like eating raw meat?
Yeah, I'd rather have it cooked.
This is fantastic.
My dad would just take it right out, and blah, 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 but I like it fried like this. Now what we do, I'm going to turn this down. I got to get my binoculars on so I can see. Welcome to the mid-40s, Dad said. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm going to crank that down to 200 because this is basically done, and we're going to put the cheese on it now. And all we're going to do is take 2 slices of cheese.
And this is cheese from your deli, ladies, and this is meat from your deli counter, so you have no preservatives, you have no additives, it's right off the slab, which is the best way to go.
And what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 slices of Swiss and just lay them on each pile.
Much healthier for your family.
Just like that. And that.
So the sizzling has stopped because you've turned it down.
I turned it down, and all we want to do now is melt the cheese in. And what we're going to do with that, now I turn this down to 250.
Okay.
And all I'm going to do is melt the cheese into this, and to do that, with the heat that's already in there, I'm just going to put the top on.
And the reason that you turn it down so that the cheese doesn't just completely demolish the bottom of your pan.
Exactly. Now we can put the top on. Okay, move this over a little bit. Now we can just put the top on there and let the cheese melt in. Now this is starting to warm back up, which is fine. Don't worry about it. There you go. And now when the cheese melts, these babies are done.
Wow.
And then we can put some mayonnaise on them, some mustard on them, some horseradish on them, anything.
Very nice summer idea.
Yes.
Easy to make.
It's very easy to make. The
nice
wife loves
snack.
these things with French fries. We are going to do a show, homemade French fries. I think I'm going to be doing one of those coming up. So.
Fantastic.
But
I love cutting potatoes.
It's funny you say, I love potato salad. Homemade potato salad with us.
My sister makes the best potato salad.
Oh, we've got it.
We have to have a recipe war.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
My sister makes the best potato salad in all the nation.
We need to get her on here. Is she out in California?
She's in California.
We'll get her on a jet. She's coming out to get potato salad at PapaTucks Kitchen.
Yeah! Okay, I did the yeehaw. I did do it. I did.
Yeehaw! How you doing? Let's get serious here for a minute. I'm Peter from Papa's Cooking Show. A lot of you have probably seen the show where I'm teaching people how to cook, and it's based on my cooking book. I'd like to get serious here for a minute. I want you to know that this is all about the food pantries. I'm filming these shows on this beautiful island, Martha's Vineyard, in the state of Massachusetts. And you know, even here, we've got hungry people. My show and my books are all about feeding hungry people, and I'm trying to do that through the website. I have a website where people can go and purchase my books. Portions of my proceeds are going to food pantries all over the United States. On my website, you'll notice that I'm gathering new authors and old authors. They're joining me in this venture, and everybody's going to be donating to food pants. One thing that I would like to stress is the next time you're in a grocery store, everybody goes to the grocery store to get food. I am starting to work with grocery chains. There's going to be food pantry boxes through their local food pantries. The next time you see one, throw a box of Hamburger Helper in it. I mean, that little box of Hamburger Helper feeds a family of starving children. So I just want you to know that's what my show is all about. And, you know, just keep watching. I've got guests coming on from all over the world. And it's really starting to touch my heart with the things that are going on. I have people coming up to me and say, hey, thank you. I just donated a couple cans in the box down at Stop and Shop, for instance, right here on Island. Totally awesome. Stop and Shop is doing their part. It's time for you people to do your part. Help the hungry people in the United States. And yeah, I'll see you on the show. Have a good day.
So this is the type of meal that any average woman can make in 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yep.
And all of these things are transferable. You can use whatever type of bread you like. You can most certainly buy everything right at your grocer. You don't have to go to the frozen aisle. You don't have to go to the places that have preservatives and additives and all of these things with major sodium and salt. You can go right to your deli and have them slice off some fresh deli for you and some fresh cheese for you. Obviously, is Swiss cheese the thing that you normally use for pastrami, or
you can use provolone? You can use any cheese of your flavor. I like to use Swiss on my pastrami.
Is that the classic idea?
I like Swiss
pastrami.
cheese.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Pastrami and Swiss.
Yeah. And it's all transferable. You can do it however you like, but it's a very quick way.
It's very quick for the families that are on the go. I mean, mom and dad is working hard today if they have jobs even. I mean, it's terrible. This economy sucks. And this is very inexpensive, and it's a great way to feed the
And
kids.
this